Ellie, give me that small speaker. Shh. Give me the small speaker. Or you go and check Joshua room. Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching from. This is Word of God Outreach TV. Today, our program is a little bit late. We want to discuss about the current situation in Nigeria and for the Nigerians. A lot of things is happening over there that we all need to discuss about. It's a call for concern. It's a call for concern. So please, if you are interested, let's come together and discuss the current situation in Nigeria today. It's nothing to write home about. That is what we want to discuss about today. A lot of things happening that most of us in diaspora are not happy with the situation of things back home in Nigeria. And it seems that the present government doesn't have solution to what is happening. Corruption left and right, terrorism everywhere, kidnapping everywhere, killings everywhere. So when you see this kind of a thing happening in the country, you will know that things are no longer holding at the center anymore. So as a Nigerian, we have every right to say to the government to try and do something for their citizens. So that's why we are here this afternoon. So please join me. We are both on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Our country Nigeria is going down every day. And people who are supposed to talk, to powers are not talking. Our religious leaders are not talking. Pastors, imam, afar, none of them is talking. Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Abdul Wasif on Instagram. Good afternoon to you, sir. I also wave back to you. A lot of people went to school, they graduate, they come out with flying colors, but they cannot get a job. Recently, I just read that, I saw it on social media that even the WAEC exam that's now risen from the usual amount to 120,000 for a child to write WAEC exam. And the Minister of Education doesn't even have solution to it. A lot of students will not write their WAEC this year. A lot of them said they are going to drop out. What is happening in Nigeria is really not what can make somebody proud to be a Nigerian. From one government to another, the whole thing has been messed up. Right from 1960. We all know let's not pretend, we all know that the country is no more working. Those that are saying it's working are those who are eating from those who are in power. But the vast majority of Nigerians are suffering now. Vast majority of Nigerians are suffering. People cannot go to farm anymore. If they go to farm, the Fulani terrorists, it's either they kidnap them, they kill them, or sleep with old women, even sleeping with a child. And the government does not have solution to all these things. Well, I'm going to start today. Good afternoon one more time. This is Word of Gratitude TV. Well, I'm going to start today. I'm going to start my speech today from the book that the former head of state Babangida wrote. That's why I'm going to start today, because Babangida is part of those who make some of us like this leave Nigeria after that election in 1993 of Abiola. Some of us who took part in that riot that year, Some of us are now fathers, grandfathers, and great-grandfathers who took part in that demonstration that year. You are welcome, my brother in the Lord. Babatolu Okpe Makinde, good afternoon, sir. Happy Sunday to you all. Some of us were part of that demonstration in 1993. We all knew that the late Abiola won that election. 32 years later, the head of state at that time, Babangida, is now coming out to tell us that Abiola won the election. And yet, nobody could put him into prison. Nobody could arrest him immediately and put him to prison. The problem we are facing today started in 1993. At that time, a lot of us, our faces were shown on Concord newspaper where we were demonstrating in Ikeja. I could remember very, very well. And for him to come out 2 years later to come and be telling us that Abiola won that election, I think Babangida should be put into prison and locked up for life. For life. I'm telling you. But I was so surprised that Nigerians, on that very day was launching that book, they donate more than 17 billion naira to him, to a killer, a destroyer of democracy. It's not funny at all, because Nigeria now will glorify evil. We are glorifying evil, and anyone that does evil, we glorify them, we give them positions. And that is why we have a lot of corruptions everywhere. And today the youth are talking. The youth are talking, saying that they are suffering. That they are suffering. And some of the youth too are also abusing those who are talking. Is it not an irony? A country that cannot stand by the truth, a country that glorifies evil more than doing good, a country that cannot tell themselves the truth. I'm telling you, that country can never work. Nigeria is now in darkness. So when people are agitating that they want the country to be divided and everybody goes their way, I don't think they are wrong. Because for what we have been seeing, thank God for social media. For what we have been seeing, we can see that Nigeria can never work. The present government now, they don't have solution. Instead of them to call all the tribes together and say, okay, let us come together, let's discuss, break down the constitution, let's work another constitution. Let's do another constitution that will involve every tribe in that country. Rather than doing that, I've seen that they have started campaigning for 2027. We are seeing 2025, they have not even done anything for the citizen. And now they are campaigning for 2027. And the funny thing is that you see people on that election, they're going out to go and line up to go and vote. You never ask them The one you voted, what did they do with your vote? Actually, they have no who will win the election because the result has already been written. We all know that. Nigerians, it's time for us to wake up from our slumber. If we leave that country for these analog leaders, all these 80 years old, 90 years old, 100 years old men, they cannot take you to your promised land. And that is why the country is going down, down, down every day. Look at your political leaders. Look at what is happening in the Senate. Sexual abuse. Look at your House of Representatives. They are fighting themselves. These people don't have time for you. It's good that some of the youth are talking today. And I will say they should keep it up. Don't relent in your effort. Yes, things are very expensive. Even where some of us who are outside where we live, things are very expensive. But at the same time, the government have control over the prices. It's not that in one city the price will be up, in another city the price. No, they make sure they regulate the prices of things that everyone can get food on their table. It's different in Nigeria. What they sell in Kano, the price they give in Kano to be different than the one they give in Lagos. Nobody is controlling anything. Like a friend, when we were discussing, will say, oh, after all, things are also expensive in Europe, America. And I told him, you cannot compare Europe or America to Nigeria. Because in Europe, they make sure they regulate the prices of goods and services. They make sure that every of their citizens and non-citizens have food on their table to eat. So you cannot compare. In Nigeria, nobody is regulating anything. Everybody is just putting price on their things the way they like, they want. And please, those of us in abroad, let us learn to say the truth. We know the government, we know that Nigeria is not working. It's also affecting every one of us here, unless if we are lying to ourselves. We know how much we do send home some years back. Now we know how much we are sending back home now for them to be able to eat, to feed themselves. We now ask ourselves, what is the government doing? May God bless you too, Angelo. I don't know you. May God bless you. So let everyone, whether you are in abroad or you are back home in Nigeria, every one of us must learn to speak up now. If the country is not working anymore, it's better all of us say, okay, let every tribe go on their ways. The Fulani cannot just come and say, oh, they own the land, they own Yoruba land, or they own Igbo land, or they own Shekiri land, or they own Edo land. Fulani are not part of Nigeria. They are not part of Nigeria. We have the Igbos, the Yorubas, and the Hausas. More than 250 dialects. God bless Nigeria with all the natural resources that you can think of, and yet there's nothing we are producing. Even the petroleum, the citizens are not even enjoying the benefit of the oil they have. Your present president now, allegedly, they say he has 17 wells. 17 wells where they take the oil. Allegedly, they say he has a refinery in a Malta. Allegedly. What about our local refinery? The 4 refinery that we have in Nigeria is not working. Recently, I heard that even Dangote refinery said it's going to be selling its own product in dollars. Are we spending dollars for Christ's sake? Are we spending dollars? Anyone that is happy that country is working now, that person is a liar, a killer, and a destroyer. I repeat, anyone, you call yourself in Nigeria, whether you are in abroad or you are at home, and you believe that country is working, that the government is working, I'm telling you, you are a killer, you are a destroyer, you are a liar. You are also part of the problem. I hope you are getting it. So if the youth are now standing up and are talking now, like some of us did in 1993, when that election was cancelled, some of us that time we risk our life. Some of us were working at that time. Like myself, I work in an insurance company. I was doing well, but immediately that 1993, I just found out that nothing can ever work in Nigeria. 1993 election is still the most fairest, peaceful election that ever had in that country. And yet, one man stood up and said he will not allow the man who won the election from north, east, south, west. They said they will not allow him to be there because of their own selfish interest. I have a guest here from I have a guest. Please come in to speak. Hello, Mr. Femi Fax. Good afternoon. Good evening from here.
Yeah, good morning. Let me see how I can put on my video.
Okay, sir. And please, your name, sir. Your name, sir.
Actually, my name is Olufemi. I'm calling from the Houston, Texas.
Okay. Good afternoon. I believe you are in morning over there.
Yeah, we are in morning.
Okay.
How can I turn this video? Okay. Okay. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Yeah. Good afternoon from here.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah.
Where are you in Nigeria?
I'm in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Europe.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just running by and I saw some of your comments about Nigeria. So about the view to me currently, because I don't think although in 1993 I'm very young, so I don't really know. I just read the history about 1993. This happened, that happened, so we follow history. But about the current situation, we have seen so many presidents from Yar'Adua to Buhari to Jonathan, and now we have Tinubu.
Yeah.
And the only thing that is common about this is the way Nigeria system is set up. We are far from being good. First thing I notice is we have 36 governors in Nigeria.
Yeah.
35 governors. Nobody is holding the governors responsible for Nobody's even mentioned.
Exactly.
And I don't blame them because everybody focus on the president. This is the president, this is the president. I'm not saying the president is doing anything good, but there's no president that will be here today that's going to do good. First thing I was thinking, maybe we should go back to regional so it can have a small section where everybody can see, oh, you are the one that is responsible for our misfortune. We're going to stone you to death. So,
Exactly.
Now, Tinubu now, the government, the federal government, you are there controlling everything. See, governor of Edo State said something. He said the way Nigeria is, the former governor,
Yeah.
said the way Nigeria is, he said they just sit down in the office for the whole 30 days, and at the end of the month, they're waiting for
Allocation, yeah, exactly.
So we have resources in Ondo State, in every state, but nobody's thinking. Those governors are not even thinking of anything. And now look at Kano State. Kano said they shouldn't be selling alcohol in their state. A whole Kano State remit allocation of 2.8 billion maybe every month.
Yeah.
Why states like Lagos and Port Harcourt giving like over 100 billion, and now at the end of it, Kano is going to get like 50 something billion in return at the end of the month when they bring like 2 point something. Now you don't want them to sell alcohol in your state, but you are taking money from states that sell alcohol. So those are my perspective about Nigeria. Like, where are we going? And now, if then ethnicity again is an issue.
It's an issue,
now,
yeah.
In America, where they talk about racism, I tell people where I came from, the tribalism there is even more than.
Exactly.
So those are just the things. I don't know how you want to do. Maybe we have to split. Maybe we have to put things good. I don't know. It's just out of the idea. But thank you for sharing your view, and I'm enjoying that.
Okay. Before you go, sir, let me ask you a question. If it is regional, and people are still saying, I think they've discussed that with the president allegedly, that okay, if as things are not working now, why not let's do regional government as it was during the time of Pa Awolowo? Why not let's do regional government? And yet they could not sit down and do this. And the Fulani are saying no, they don't want regional, that they just want the way the country is, because I think they are good with it because of the allocation they are receiving from other states. Okay, if you look at it, sir, they said we have 36 states. Now they want to create another 30, maybe 30 something state more. About just look, okay, out of the former 36 states, which of these states is even vambiant? Which of them is even working, successfully, that are doing good among all these states? Have they really do feasibility studies of these states? Why they want to create another state that that is going to even cause more poverty? Because a lot of people are into more poverty than before. People are going into poverty more than before. So what do you think? Is it the regional government that will solve this problem, or everyone should just go on their ways and undo their things by themselves?
Yeah. When I'm saying regional, because I've seen like splitting the country is difficult than you thought. Now, in the current system, the northerners are the ones enjoying the current system. Because now, if you look at let me cite Yorubas for example. Because I always see Yoruba like, if we divide it today, look at the country that's going to border Yoruba land. We have Benin.
Yeah.
We have Ghana.
Yeah.
Those are countries that there's no war. Those are very peaceful countries. Those are countries which we can do business with.
Exactly.
Even Benin Republic is ready to be part of Yoruba, to merge as a country, as a one country. But look at the northerners. Who do they have around them? They have Chad, they have Mali, all those countries that
I think they have Niger too, close to them.
Yeah, all those countries that is full of war. So now, and if you look at the money coming to Nigeria, there's no really significant amount of money coming from the northern country. So now they are just like a parasite, and they will do anything for Nigeria not to separate. They will do everything. And look at them. Like you said, So we can have equal in the whole state, in
Yeah.
the country.
Yeah.
It's like we have oil in Texas. You are now telling me in Texas for us to run a pipe to California.
To California.
Nigeria can never be good. No matter how good the president is might be, Nigeria will never be good. So we just need to separate. And if we can't separate, let's go back to regional. Maybe from there we can start thinking that from regional we can separate and we can be on our own. Nigeria is too complex. It's just I don't know.
Let me show you a video of a woman who is eating raw yam with tomato ketchup. Let me show you.
Jesus.
Look, I don't know if you can see from the screen.
Yes.
You see?
Yeah. Why is she doing that?
Because they say it doesn't have. I don't know. This is terrible. Because she doesn't have. It's raw. I've never seen something like this. Eating raw yam with she's putting ketchup on it and eating it like that.
Wow.
This is the level of how they have put the citizen. You understand now? So at times I just sat down and said, what is going on in that country? And yet the Senate, they are fighting themselves over sexual harassment. The House of Representatives also fighting themselves.
Yeah. Because they don't know their value. They don't know their power.
So it's okay. Maybe the president. Let's see that maybe before a president gets into that position, he may have something to want to do for the citizen. But immediately he gets to that seat, the mind change. He has another mindset.
Yeah.
You understand?
Even though he's doing it, it's not gonna show because if you want to be good and you have like 100 people that are bad around you, nothing. You can't scold everybody.
Because I was thinking when these youth were now coming out to speak, I believe as a father of a nation you should have come out to address them. As a father, address them. Let them know that okay, you are trying, the government is trying to do one or two things, but let them just be patient with us. Okay, for example, they say okay, the NYC is supposed to be paying those coppers 70,000 or 77,000, but they are giving them 35,000. In this harsh economy, what is 35,000 going to buy? Then the young lady now comes out and she says her mind that she's suffering. A lot of them are now coming out that they are suffering. Even there was a lady who said she was doing business, but she cannot do business anymore. She can't. And she was crying. So as a father of a nation, why not come out? Why not come out and address this youth? And tell them, please be patient. We are trying our best. I'm not saying President Tinubu was the cause of the problem because everything has already for 8 years of Buhari was a wasted 8 years. But you that at least you that is going there, you must have a plan. You must have a plan that says, okay, when I get there, this and this I will do. But now no plan. What are we seeing again? They have started campaign for 2027. I was surprised to see the broad boss. The signposts are full of his picture and the wife vote to know for 2027 when you have not even finished 2025.
That's their priority.
So where are we going? And the country is not moving forward. It's not moving backward. Just stagnant like that.
Yes. Security, everything.
There's no security. Okay, look at one of the governors in Osun State. There was a problem in I think one of these in Osun, one town like that, Ilobu.
Yeah,
that they were fighting and everybody were running. The governor was busy dancing. So So I don't really understand what is going on. I don't really understand. In 1993, when some of us came out to demonstrate for that election that was annulled by Babangida, it is then some of us now feel, oh, this country cannot be better. Some of us demonstrated that time in Ikeja. Even our picture were in Concord newspaper at that time. And this man now come out 32 years later saying he write a book that yes, Abiola won the election. Sorry for your baby. That Abiola won the election. And people are now donating money to him. So Nigerians, we all need to speak up. We don't need to just keep quiet and say, oh, everything will be better. Nothing will be better if all of us don't stand up now. Nothing will be better.
Yeah, only maybe one day God will intervene and God is not going to come from
Even God is even tired of Nigerians, let me tell you. Yeah, because look at the country as a whole. It's the place they have so many mosques. It's a place they have so many churches. Those who are supposed to speak to power, the pastor, the imam, all of them just keep quiet. And you are expecting the youth not to go into crimes. The youth, they will go into crimes. Yeah, thank you very much. And I really appreciate you for dropping by. May God bless you. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi. So you see, that's one of our guests who came on board. Please, you can also come on board, hear your own view. This is the time for every one of us to do what? To speak up. This is not the time for us to be saying, oh, this is Igbo, this is Hausa, this is Yoruba. No, this is what the politicians are using to divide us. They divide us by ethnics, they divide us by religion. Look at the Burkina Faso head of state. That young man. The Saudis said they are coming to build 200 mosques for them. And he rejected it. He said, instead of you building mosques for us, why not come, establish a company, establish schools, establish a research center for them. That is what a leader should do. If we are to be in Nigeria, they will say, oh, we want to build 1,000 mosques. Can you please just give us money? As religion help us in that country. Ask yourself, as religion really help us in that country? Whether you are a Muslim, you are a Christian, or you are a traditionalist, as it really help us? So look at a woman who is eating raw yam. Raw yam. Look at her. And she's putting ketchup on it. I'm showing those on Facebook. Just look at her. Raw yam. And those of you on Instagram, look at it. Eating raw yam and putting ketchup on it. And we say the country is working? Really? It is we Nigerians that can save ourselves. Nobody from outside, whether from Europe, or you are expecting the Europeans to come and fight for you. No. Americans will never come and fight for you. It is we Nigerians that will have to stand up against this injustice that is going on in the country. Nigeria has now turned to, if you don't know any politician, you cannot make it in life. Because you are making it in Nigeria does not mean that others are making it. Because you are eating 3 square meals a day, that does not mean others are majority are not even seeing anything to eat. Go to the villages, that is where the suffering is even more. And that is why you see kidnappers here, people killing themselves, removing their head, their leg. The other time too in Ibadan there, they saw maybe 2 containers full of human flesh in one of the bushes, full of human flesh. The head, the hand, everything. The people that they have kidnapped and they killed and take their body parts. Where are we going as Nigerians? Even those of us outside now, you cannot be saying, oh, I'm in Nigeria now. You either claim another place. So the youth, stand up for your right. If you don't speak, you will die inside. Some of you are already dying, even with that, nobody killing you. Fathers can no more control their children. Mothers can no more control. Even allegedly, they say some are even now, most women are now doing olosho. Married women for that matter. Mothers are now telling their young ladies, their young girl, to go and do prostitute. And yet we say the country is working. Where are we going as Nigerians? Please come. Stay your mind. Let's rub minds together. What is the solution? What is the solution? As I've said, yeah, President Tinubu may have good intention before he got there to that position. But what happens? What changes his mind? Which means there are some powers that are behind. And look at his son, the way he was talking. Is that how a president's son should talk? And his youth too. Is that how a president's son should talk? He's rapping, he says he's talking. If the country is not working, everybody will mention your father's name. They will abuse your father if the country is not working. Do you know how many Americans are abusing Trump every day? Hello, who are you, please?
I am a human. My name is Abdullah, mister.
Please, this is a program for the Nigerians, okay?
What?
So for Nigerians, it's for us to stand up to speak up now. Let's start speaking up. Don't say because you are in abroad, you will not speak up. Let's start speaking up. Some of us have families over there. Let's start speaking up. If the country is not working, it's either we all sit down now before it's too late. Before it's too late. If the country is not working now, before it's too late, before things start happening, A lot of things really wrong in that country. If the policies they make is not in good order, they should go back to the drawing table and make policies that will work for both the rich and the poor. Gone are the days they say, oh, we have middle class in Nigeria. Today, there's no more middle class in Nigeria. It's either you are rich or poor forever. People can no longer go to their farms without being kidnapped or being killed. So how will there be enough food for everyone to eat if farmers cannot go to the farm to go and farm? You are a father, you are a mother, start speaking up. You are a pastor, you are a shepherd, reverend father, bishop, start speaking up. Because when the problem will arise, no one is safe. When the revolution will start, nobody is safe. This no matter of I'm APC, even some APC too are complaining. PDP are complaining. This is not matter of parties now. Those who are enjoying now, those who are closer to those in government, those are the people that are enjoying. But the vast majority of Nigerians are suffering. Please come up, speak. Let us rub minds together. What is the solution? What is the solution? Is it that we split and go our different ways, or they go back to regional government, or all the tribes in Nigeria will now sit down and discuss a new constitution that will work for everyone? What is killing that country now is the present constitution, 1999 constitution that they are using. What is the way forward? People are dying silently. People are dying in hunger. Injustice everywhere. People are being killed, molested. Anyone that said the truth, they will molest that person. They will talk down on that person. That person will even be ashamed of why he even speak out. A country cannot work like that if we continue in that way. There's no electricity. For 8 months now, for 8 months, a lot of people don't even have electricity. So people don't even know what is going on in Nigeria. Unless those of us outside that will tell them, this is what is happening, this is what is happening. They say, they don't hear any news. All the television houses are not speaking the truth to the people because they've already warned them not to. Thank God for social media. Like I was telling somebody, if not because of this TikTok is what is still saving this government. TikTok is what is saving the politician, because most of the youth are in TikTok and on Instagram, where they're still even getting little amount of money. If not, they would have seen what would have happened. If tomorrow TikTok said they are packing up, what will happen to all of you on TikTok or Instagram? Because most of the youth are more to TikTok and Instagram. So it's time for everyone to speak up. Don't say, oh, it doesn't concern me. It concerns you. Some of you be saying, oh, after all, I don't have family, I don't have family anymore there. But don't forget, home is home. One day you want to return back home. There's no place like home. Don't be a Bordean and you'll be saying, oh, let's give the government time. It's going to 2 years now and nothing is happening. The APC government have ruined Nigeria and Nigerians. So if the government doesn't see this, that things are not working, if people that are around the president are not telling him the truth, it's better for every one of us who see what is happening to start speaking up. Don't say, oh, I don't want to speak up because I don't want my pastor to see me. Oh, I don't want to speak up because I don't want my imam to see me. And yet you are suffering. According to Fela's song, say, smiling and suffering. That is what is happening to every Nigerian. Smiling and suffering. That is you see most of the pastors now are now going to rituals. Even to go to church in Nigeria now is now becoming very difficult. Because you don't want to go to church where they will kidnap you for rituals. Where did we get it wrong? Where? Our founding fathers, is this what they planned? God who created every tribe in Nigeria on their own land knows that we are not compatible. And that is why he created me as a Yoruba man and put me in the Yoruba land. He created an Igbo man and put him in an Igbo land. He created an Hausa man and put him in an Hausa land. Our culture is different. Our food is different. The way we dress is different. The way we address each other is different. The way we give each other respect is different. We know that the Europeans were the cause of what is happening in Africa today, especially in Nigeria. But our leaders, is it not time for you all to wake up from your slumber? The money that is supposed to be for the citizen, you take it out and go and invest in another man's country. Tell me one single politician in Nigeria that has a company or a manufacturing company where they manufacture things. Give me one that has, maybe they are doing tissue paper or they are even doing toothpicks. They produce toothpicks. Just tell me one politician of Nigeria that has a factory or a business where you employ 50 youth. Just one. Yet they take this money out to other country to go and establish, to go and invest in another country. And yet the country where you take that money from, the country is going down. And that is why they say Nigeria is not a country. It's just a place of business that the British created. If this is so and want to stay with a country, then let's make it a country. Let every one of us come together. Let's rearrange ourselves. A country that is full of natural resources, a country that is blessed by God. We cannot be keeping quiet and saying that things will be better. We cannot be keeping quiet and say, oh, let us pray or let us fast. Like one of your daddy Gio said they should fast for 100 days. What about the prayers, the fast they have done in the past? What is the result? What was the outcome? Instead of that fasting to transform people, if that fasting is even making people to go more into crimes. Look at what that Burkina Faso young man is doing. Look at what he's doing. Despite that, you see some Africans still going against him. Some African leaders don't want to do anything with him. And a country where God bless so much with natural resources, we cannot get our bearings. Let us discuss. Let us talk together. Let us come together. What is the solution? What is the way forward? So if you see the Igbos that are agitating for their own Biafra, I think the government should listen to them. Look at the Igbo land now. Look at what is happening. They militarized that place. Look at what is happening. The same thing with the West, the Yoruba land. Look at what is happening. Where are the state governors? How can they be killing your people and you are dancing as a governor? Life and property is no more being protected anymore. The other time I saw, I think their age should be around 7-8 years old. They were drinking alcohol. They wear school uniform and they were drinking alcohol. Look at what is happening in the schools today. No more discipline. Anybody that is telling us as you that you are the leaders of tomorrow, they are lying to you, because they told us like that too when we were very young, that we are the leaders of tomorrow. And today, the same people that are telling you are the leaders of tomorrow are still in power. They are now 80 years, 90 years. They are still ruling. Give me a minute, please. Let's listen. Let's enjoy this music. Ọ̀run lẹja ti wá sáyé, ṣé ìṣọwọ́ ọmọ ènìyàn. Ọ̀run lẹja ti wá sáyé. Kádàrá mi, kò sẹ́ni tó lè yí padà, ìyẹn ti dájú. Kádàrá mi, kò sẹ́ni tó lè yí padà, ìyẹn ti dájú. Ojú tẹ̀kẹ́ o, òjò rọ̀, ojú tẹlẹ́pẹ̀, èpè ọjà.
ìlú mi ò kẹ̀rẹ̀ rí mo yege mo dúpẹ́ ìlú tẹ̀tẹ̀dọ́ sórí òkè olúmọ. ìlú mi ò kẹ̀rẹ̀ rí mo yege mo dúpẹ́ ìlú tẹ̀tẹ̀dọ́
Orí òkè Olúmọ. How much is the salary of our teachers, both primary and secondary school? How much are they paying them? How much are they paying them? What about the doctors? How much are they paying the teachers nowadays? How much? I was told that to get a quality education now is money, because the private schools are so expensive now, and the government schools are not even being taken care of. The other time I saw all these little children learning under water. Daughter entered their classroom and they were there teaching them. All the money that's been allocated to the state government, what are the governors doing with it? What are they doing with it? They're taking that money out to go and invest in another country. Some of them will even give to their girlfriends. And millions of Nigerians are suffering. Today, some of them will go to church. They say they are going to pray. And the bishop or the pastor or the shepherd will pray for them and say, oh, may God continue to keep you. May God continue to bless you. On Friday, some of them will go to mosque. The imam will be praying for them. All these religious leaders never ask them, the money that is being located to you as a governor, what are you doing with it? The citizens are suffering. In Yoruba land, there was nothing like Alimajiri in those days. Now, most Yorubas are now turning to beggars, which is against our culture. Most Yorubas have now turned to beggars. Ọmọ wa ni ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe, ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe. Ọmọ wa now is not there. And most Yorubas are now what? Beggars. Ọmọ wa ni ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe. Injustice everywhere. Nobody is speaking the truth. Then some people from Fudajalo they are now coming and say they owns Nigeria. That is their forefather that owns Nigeria. And everybody just keep quiet. If all of us don't speak up now, I pray we will not end up in a place we don't want. The plans all this Fulani has for the western part of Nigeria is not a good one. They have started from the rural areas, killing, kidnapping, and taking over their lands. And you politicians, you keep quiet. The police, the military, the navy, all these Fulanas infiltrated all these organizations. If it is a country that is working, how can a terrorist be said they forgive them and put them to the military and say put them to the police? They say they pardon them. somebody that have killed, somebody that have destroyed, and you put them inside the military, you put them inside the navy, so you put them inside the air force, inside the police. You said you pardon them. It can only happen in Nigeria. Nigeria has turned a place where tourists can come, kill. After some time, they will come out and say, oh, they repent. The next is to put them inside the military, inside the air force, inside the navy, inside the police. And you expect that kind of a country to move forward? No. It can never move forward. So if you are a youth, start speaking up. Don't let us be like that of our fathers and mothers. Because we are not brought up to be speaking to elders. That is why things get out of hand now. That is why the country is not working now. In abroad there, you see little children asking questions. Your children will ask you questions. You dare not say you will not answer them. You do not tell them to keep quiet. They want to know, that's why they ask questions. Look at all the roads in Nigeria. Look at it. Please, let's come up, let's speak up. Don't say it's not your business. It's not my concern. As that country is now, it's now concern of every one of us, whether we like it or not. It's not our concern. Because what is happening now is nothing to write home about. Nowadays, you cannot even call yourself in Nigeria because of what is happening. And there's nothing like Nigeria. We have what you have: the Yorubas, the Hausa, the Igbos. Define who's in Nigeria? Nobody can define it. Define who's in Nigeria. Nobody can define it. A country that cannot develop its citizens can never develop. A country that cannot develop its citizens can never develop. Look at that woman eating raw yam with ketchup. The last time I saw one too eating eba with ordinary water that they said is soup. You see people testing you, they need help. Please help us. Some of them will be telling you, please, if you just 2,000 naira, please send it to me. Even though we know maybe some of them are lying, but it's the reality that is happening. So what are we going to do? What is the way forward? If the country cannot be divided, then let us go back to the regional government, where everyone will be able to take care of, where every region will take care of things by themselves. Happy Sunday, Mrs. Ibikunle. How's the family? People cannot enjoy the normal life, the normal that they are supposed to enjoy. You are inside the house, they will come and kidnap you or kill you inside your house. Too many crimes in the land. And a country that has too many crimes can never progress. And that is why those who want to come and invest, they cannot come and invest. Because there's no there's no security for them. There's nothing there for them to say, okay, they are coming to invest. Since when this government took over, just tell me one investor that has come in to invest. Tell me one that has come in to invest. We are using religion to deceive ourselves. I'm telling you, if it were to be Nigeria that the Saudis said, oh, they are coming to build a 200 mosque, as they told that Burkina Faso president, I'm telling Nigeria will say, oh, please make it 1,000. We want to build 1,000. Is it that one that will put food on the table of people? Please help me share this program. We have a problem in our hand now in Nigeria. The country is at risk. And the politicians don't care. Once they get to power, it's for them and their family and those around them. They don't care anymore about the citizen. And that is why they could go about sleeping with other people's wives. That's why they could be fighting the House of Representatives. If it were to be a country that is working by now, the Senate president should have resigned from that position. If it was a country that is working by now, the Senate president should have resigned. But it's a pity that it's a country that has no rule of law. It is true the president cannot say everything. But what about those around him that the people are talking with? Why can't they tell the president the truth that people are suffering? Why are you going to tell the president that, oh, people are enjoying? That is why you could see a guy cut the head of his girlfriend and go and sell for 20,000 and be 10,000 naira for rituals. Because the level of poverty in that country now is not to write home about. The Yorubas are not beggars. We are not beggars. But today, a lot of Yorubas are now beggars. And we are saying we have a Yoruba man as the president. Omowaneje Koshe. Now he's there. What has he done for the Yorubas? Gbogbo Yorùbá, ẹ jẹ́ ká dìde. Àsìkò tá gbọ́dọ̀ dìde ká sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ má kọ̀ dákẹ́ tẹ́ bá dákẹ́, ẹni tó bá dákẹ́ dìde á bá dákẹ́ ni. ẹ rí pé àwọn ọmọ yín ti di olóṣó tán ni àwọn ìyàwó ilé gan ti di olóṣó tán àwọn ọmọ yín ò lè lọ sílé ìwé mọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe WAEC nísì wọ́n ní 120,000 ní owó WAEC fọ́mọ kan àwọn civil servant èló náà ń san fún wọn owó ilé ó ti gbẹnu sókè àwọn míì sanwó náà wọn ò rí náà lò for the past 8 months wọ́n sì ń gbé bíìlì yẹn wá fún wọn gbogbo ẹ sì jókòó ẹ sì dákẹ́ tí oògùn náà fi mú yín mọ́lẹ̀ ní àbí báwo àwọn mítẹ̀ sọ pé àti láàṣẹ ẹ̀kọ́ àwọn òtẹ̀ àwọn iná bá ò ṣẹ́jú lọ́jọ́ nírè àwọn gbogbo ẹ sì jókòó síbẹ̀ sì dákẹ́ ẹ máa wá àwọn tàbúrò tẹ máa sọ pé kàn fún yín ní urgent 2k ẹ fẹ́ mọ̀ pé àwọn tó wà ní ìlú òyìnbó gan àwọn náà ń tiraka ní. tó bá jẹ́ ìlú tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ irú Babangida kò tẹ́ kó wà láyé mọ́ tó bá jẹ́ ìlú tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ gangan kò hàn tẹ́ kò yá ó dà pé ẹ̀mọ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ 1993 àwọn la lè sọ fún yín táwa náà were part of it before we left 1993 it was a real tough. ó wá jáde after 32 years ó wá jókòó síbẹ̀ ó ń sọ fún yín pé òun mọ Abiola ló win election nǹkan táwa ti mọ̀ tipẹ́tipẹ́ láti 1993 tá a ti mọ̀ pé Abiola ló win election. wọ́n tún wá ń dá owó fún 17 billion ló gbà lórí ìjókòó ńjọ́ yẹn within 3 hours ẹni tó yẹ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kan sọ̀kò pa dànù. sẹ́ni tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ń wo gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà inú á máa bíyàn àwọn míì fẹ́ lọ́ọ́lé wọn lé lọ́ọ́lé báyìí tó ń bẹ̀rù kó má lọ kidnap àwọn. gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá wá ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìsìn. ibẹ̀ sì ni chọ́ọ̀chì kún sí ibẹ̀ ni chọ́ọ̀chì pọ̀ sí mosque gan ò gbẹ́yìn. sàmásọ́pọ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ̀bi tó dá wa ní Yorùbá ni sàmásọ́pọ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ̀bi tó dá wọn ní Ìgbò ó dá Ìgbò ó fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ wọn sàmásọ́pọ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ̀bi tó dá Haúsá ó fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ wọn sàmásọ́pọ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ̀bi ó dá wa ní as Yorùbá ó fi wá sílẹ̀ Yorùbá ó sì fi gbogbo nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé a lè fi jẹ́ ènìyàn láyé ó fi síbẹ̀ fún wa sàmásọ́pọ̀ Ọlọ́run lẹ́bi ni àwa ń sọ pé à ń gbàdúrà gbogbo àdúrà tá a ti ń gbà láti 1960 àbí 90 kínní kan ibo làdúrà wa ibo ló já sí. Let's speak the truth to ourselves. Let's stop beating around the bush. Some of us we are fond of if tó bá kí n ṣe èèyàn tèmi ló ń jalè ó wà òkè bọ̀yì tó bá ń jalè ẹni tó bá ń jalè la máa accuse ẹni tó bá kí n jalè àmì ìmọ̀mí ẹni tó bá ń jalè la máa ń sọ pé ó ṣe dáadáa ẹni tó bá kí n jalè yẹn lèèyàn burúkú. We all must wake up. We all must wake up from our slumber. Nigeria as a country is going down the drain and nobody is speaking. Àwọn tó pera wọn ní kí náà ti ń pè wọ́n tó ń pera wọn ní kí náà tẹ̀tí pa àwọn ilé tó máa ń tako ìjọba. People like Sowore, even though Sowore is speaking, But what about others like him? Why are they not speaking? People like Farotimi, they are speaking up. Are they the only two in the country? Where are others?
lórí òkè òun pẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ibẹ̀ la gbé bí mi sí o ibẹ̀ la gbé tọ́ mi dàgbà o ilẹ̀ òmìnira. lórí òkè òun pẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ibẹ̀ la gbé tọ́ mi.
Where are others? Àwọn pastors wa ibo náà wà? Àwọn dadi jí ibo náà wà? Gbogbo wọn sì dákẹ́ wọn wò. Gbogbo wọn dákẹ́ wọn wò. Kò sẹ́nibọ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. And yet the country is going to total darkness. Ebo làwọn shepherd wa, ebo làwọn pastors wà. Tẹ̀bí 1993 gbogbo President Tinubu náà wà láwọn tó demonstrate gbà. Tẹ̀bí àwọn náà wà láwọn tó jẹ́ kán yọ Jonathan. He speak up. He tell the truth to Jonathan. Even though Jonathan was a little bit good. But they make sure they remove him. Because of their own agenda. Now he is there. What is he doing? Nobody is asking him. And when people ask, people are ready to tear themselves apart. Ọmọ yẹn jáde ó sọ pé ibi ń pa òun. Owó tí wọ́n fóun ní NYSC kò tó nǹkan kan. Àwọn kan sì jáde wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í bú ọmọ ọlọ́mọ. Ìjọ wa ni brain wa wà nísàlẹ̀ ló wà nílẹ̀ báyìí. Ẹ wo very dark man now. Tó bá jẹ́ America àbí Europe ni very dark man wà ní. Gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì máa pè é ní. Ẹni tó yẹ kí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì pè nìyẹn. Irú President Tinubu yẹ kó invite a very dark man ni. Tóun ló tún close more very dark man is closer to the people than even all these politicians. Why can't they invite very dark man and let him work with the government? He knows what the people want. Look at what he's doing with the little that he can do for the people. Giving them water, giving them electricity. Look at what he's doing. If you can get 10 of very dark men in Nigeria, it will go a long way. But rather than make him to be useful for the people, what are they doing? Some are even criticizing him. I can't just understand what kind of people we are. Some people are criticizing him. Please, very dark man, if you happen to come across this my video, please continue what you are doing. If nobody sees it, God sees what you are doing. Continue doing it. Help the poor the way you can. Some of us are pained because we can't just understand what is going on. And the people just keep quiet. The people keep quiet. The radio presenter cannot speak the truth. The television people cannot speak the truth. Whatever they want to speak as is what they have tailored for them to talk about. Please, if you are not a Nigerian, don't come on my live program. This is for Nigerians, please. This program is for Nigerians. If you are not a Nigerian, please don't tell me to bring you up. I'm not speaking to Pakistanis or Indian. I'm not speaking to Arab people. I'm speaking to Nigerians. Let us sit down and talk to ourselves. What is happening? Don't say because you have one godfather somewhere that is giving you little change, and someone who doesn't have a godfather somewhere is suffering, and you believe that the country is working for everybody. Some of us are in pain because the way that country is going is really painful. If TikTok is not there for the youth, what do you think could have happened? If TikTok is not there, if Instagram is not there for the youth, what do you think could have happened? You think you politicians will be able to walk on the street? No. Without them lifting you up. Just thank God that the youth are still engaging themselves on social media. That's it little change to maintain themselves. But despite that, millions are still suffering. Who can actually tell me the actual population of Nigerians? Nobody knows. Everybody does say, oh, 200 plus, 150 something plus, this and this plus. And the North will come and say they are more than those in the West. Some of us have stayed in the North before. We see how shallow, we see how those places is. And they say there are more. It's only in Kano that you have large population. Outside that, just go to the North. But because of this quota system we are using, nobody can actually say this is the population of Nigeria. Now, the present president said, okay, every state should now be paying their own tax. For whatever you get from your own state, use it to maintain your own state. The North said no. Why? If it actually you want that country to be together, if it actually want that country to work, why? So you say you people are more. You say you people are more than those in the West and East. Let's talk to ourselves. Let's ask ourselves. Why? Our command section of the country say they are controlling other people. They are controlling. And they expect others to be quiet. And gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọba tẹ́ ń fáwọn Fúlàní ẹ̀ ní sẹ́ríkì this sẹ́ríkì that. Ó léwu fún yín o. Tẹ̀yìn fọ́n sẹ́ríkì. So what I don't really understand. You are not compatible. Akọ̀ntànra wa ni. A wà papọ̀. Kò sí kan tó so wá papọ̀. Oúnjẹ ni o. Aṣọ tá à ń wọ̀ ni. Ìṣe tá à ń ṣe síra kò sí bó ṣe papọ̀. Sọ́dí gbàtà lómi bá yàgbẹ́ tó bá ń kó jẹ níwájú ilẹ̀ tó máa mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ń jìyà. Èèyàn kan ló gbé iṣu dání iṣu tó ò sè ó sì fi ketchup tó sì ń jẹ. Àwọn ìyá yẹn ò lè lọ sóko mọ́ láìsí pé wọ́n ṣe kí ni wọ́n kidnap wọn. Àwọn bàbá ò lè lọ sóko wọ́n á pa wọ́n ni. Nigerian youth, it's time for you all to wake up from your slumber. Start speaking the truth. Some of us, when we were young, they were telling us we are the leaders of tomorrow. Don't let them use that to deceive you. There's no leader of tomorrow anywhere if they are oppressing you. If they're making you look like slaves, you are not slaves. Wake up. Speak up. Don't die in silence. Some of you are dying in silence. Don't speak up. So myself, I'm joining the 30 days challenge that the government should do something. If you know you cannot do anything anymore, divide the country, or we go back to our regional government. People are dying, people are suffering. Please tap your screen. Tap your screen on TikTok. Please tap. Tap your screen. Please help me to tap your screen on TikTok. Tell me one development that we have now in Nigeria. Just tell me. Investors are not coming in. Even those that were there before, some of them left. And some of you think that it's okay like that. A country that investments cannot come in, that country can never develop. How many things are we producing in Nigeria? How many? Everything you are using is being imported. And yet, every year the budget trillions for budget, trillions. It's not recently the House of Senate add another billion to the current budget. Where are this money going to? What are they using all this money for? The president came in, the first thing he did was to get a private jet, presidential jet, to renovate his office and that of the vice president, the wife too. He bought cars for the Senate, the House of Representatives. If truly these people have the mind of the citizen to help them out of poverty, I think now they've put Nigeria as the third or a second poverty country in the world. And the politicians don't see that. They don't see that it's wrong. That it's wrong. Nigerians, God will not come down and fight for us. Our duty now is to march together and drive all these convergence that are killing us inside. All these politicians, they're only here to steal, to kill, and to thief. We want a better country, but we cannot get a better country with this attitude of all our politicians, with the policies they are making. The policies that they are making, that it's making even small business to fold up. Let's wake up together. Let's speak up. Àìsọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ orí burúkú. àìlè sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀rẹ̀ olórí burúkú. You understand? When you don't speak up, then you become what? Foolish. A country that you cannot speak the truth without somebody coming to attack you. Look at very dark man that time, trying to advise the president and the son. He was talking to the son. Look, why not tell your father? People are suffering. People are dying suffering, dying in anger. And a very dark man said, if those people around your father cannot tell him the truth, you as a son that is going from one place to another, you see that there's poverty in the land, speak to your father. What did the Lege did? Lege came out and started attacking very dark man. Because the president that is there is a Yoruba man. So because the Yoruba man, we must not talk to him. We must not say the truth to him. If you fail to speak the truth because you are getting little change from the son of the president, what about millions that cannot get access to him, that are suffering, that are dying in silence? So as you are doing hook up to people, you are happy. You think it's a good thing to be doing hook up. You think it's a good thing. If the country is working, the men will not marry. The ladies will not find somebody to marry them. If the country is working. If the country is working, I'm asking you, will you even have time to be saying you want to be doing hook up? You think hook up is work, is a job? You think hook up is a job? God is going to ask every one of you. Let us support very dark man. Let us support him for what he's doing. As a youth, don't put him down. Encourage him. I expect people like Lege to work with very dark man. Just come on social media and start writing. Ọkàn ńlá pàdé. Ìdọ́gbé Tinubu ló wà lórí oyè ọ̀sìn gbọ́dọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Torí pé wọ́n rí change ìgbà lọ́wọ́ wọn. All this nonsense should stop. When are we going to grow up? When are we going to face the fact that the country is not working? When? Is it when you start seeing dead body on the street? Look at the other time, one man fainted. He almost died. Before they quickly rushed him and gave him food. He said he has not eaten for 4 days. And we think that it is okay. And we think that it is okay. If the Igbo said they are going, sit down with them. Why are they going? Okay, we have tried Hausa, we have tried Hausa Fulani, we have tried Yoruba. Why not let us try an Igbo man and see what he will be able to do? Why are we using tribalism? Everything we use tribalism. Oh, Igbo this, Yoruba this, Hausa this. Why not we have tried Yoruba, we have tried Hausa, we have tried Hausa Fulani. Let us try Igbo. If it is the Igbo man that can make the country work, then why not let's allow him to be there. Let's put him there. What I've noticed in our Nigerian system is that if you are not corrupt as they are, you can never be in that position. You must be extreme. When you talk about corruption, you must be extreme corrupt. Hello, Mr. Obina. Good evening from here. Where are you speaking from, please? Where are you speaking from? Hello, Mr. Obina. Where are you speaking from? until the network. So why not let's try an Igbo man too? Eh? How many years now no electricity? And yet people are paying bills, they are paying electricity bill that they are not using. Look at the other time they said the army or air force went to one of the office and beat everybody up. Why would they not do it? Because they are paying for the electricity, they don't have the electricity, and you are bringing bill to them. The whole system is just corrupt. The whole system is corrupt. And when people speak up, that people are ready to attack. I'm sure if President Tinubu can just one day walk in the street, maybe in the street of Lagos or in the street of Oyo or in the street of Enugu or in one of the streets in the north, to see for himself, to see that people are suffering, maybe this will make him change his mind. And that, oh, those people around me are be lying to me. Because those people around him are just lying to him that, oh, the country is working fine. Everybody can now eat 5 times a day. No problem, Mr. President. Right on. Your policy is working. Where is the policy working? Policy that is driving away foreign investors. Policy that is driving away local manufacturers. Local business is driving them away, and you are saying the policy is working. Everything we use tribal. We use tribalism for everything. So how can the country work? This is why I said we are not compatible. Because everything want to use tribalism. If it is Yoruba man that is there, as long as it's Yoruba man that is there, even though the Yoruba man is not doing anything, we say no, he must do it new. Even though it's not even favoring the Yoruba people that are saying it's Yoruba, it's not even favoring them. But because of that tribalism, they say, oh, it must continue. If it's an Hausa man, because an Hausa man, even though it's not doing it, he must do it, he must continue. Yes, you want him to spend 8 years. He will spend 8 years and leave. Does that take poverty away from your life? No. Does that put your 3 square meal on the table? No. Millions of people are falling into poverty every now and then, and the government has no solution. That is why everybody too want to japa. Even the japa now is not more working itself, because where you are coming to japa to, they themselves are facing their own problems. Nigerian youth, it's time for you all to wake up. Let us stop all this tribalism, ethnicity, this religious attitude. Let us stop it. All these things cannot make a country move forward. Those politicians will not suffer it. It is you that are fighting for them that are suffering it. Tell me one politician that the son or the daughter is schooling in Nigeria. No, all of them are schooling abroad. Find one politician that the son or the daughter is schooling in Nigeria. The other time, Wike, he went to do graduation for the son in UK. Many of them like that. Look at what is happening in Rivers State because of one man. A place where there's no fight, nothing. They put they ban the governor, ban everybody, put emergency administrator there. But where they are killing people, kidnapping people, cutting head, cutting leg, they don't have solution for them there. When those people finish what they are doing, they will come back and say they repent. Okay, you have repented. They will give them money, even give them wife to marry, give them, put them in the police, in the army, in the navy, in the air force. And you say that kind of country will work? No, it can never work. So please, President Tinubu, people are suffering. People are suffering. People are dying of hunger, please. If those around you cannot tell you the truth, if your son who is closer to the people cannot tell you the truth, listen to the voice of the youth that are crying now. Listen to their voice, because you are once a youth. You are also once somebody who go against bad governance in Nigeria. I remember that time when in 1993, when we see you behind Abiola, we see how active you are. If no things are not working, please, sir, let us go back to regional government, or let everybody go on their separate ways. People are dying. People are suffering. Don't listen to those who are telling you that Nigerians are enjoying. So my dear countrymen and women, this is why we stop today. Please, the youth, it's time for you all to wake up. It's time for you to speak up. Support that young lady who says he's suffering. Support him. Support her. And I will advise you all, go and listen to this program, Mayegu Temple. Go to Mayegu Diary on YouTube. Go and listen to him. Go and see the analysis that young man is making every day. Go and listen to him. This thing will also motivate you. It is when Nigerians are outside, you see them doing great things. But once they are in that Nigerian system will always kill the talent of Nigerians inside Nigeria. Go and listen to Mayegu on YouTube. Mayegu Diary. Go and listen to him. I know internet in Nigeria is very expensive. But once in a while you can see where he cut his program in pieces. You can listen to Mayegu and see his analysis. Then you understand that Nigeria can never work. It's not a cause. It's not a cause. Nigeria can never work. If they are deceiving that it's going to work, it's a lie. And that is why you see what is happening now from left to right. Things are no longer hold in the center. Sinachebe, when we were in school, when we read it, the center can no longer hold. The center can no longer hold. Go and look for that novel by Sinachebe. Go and read it. You will understand the situation of Nigeria today. Thank you all for coming. Don't forget, this is Word of God TV. Subscribe to our YouTube page. Be our friends on Facebook. Be our friends on TikTok and Instagram. And please support the work that very dark man is doing. Go and support his project. That guy has a good vision for the youth in Nigeria. I expect all the youth in Nigeria to go and support him. Be on his page. Work together with him. And you see that there will be change. Until I come your way again, God continue to be with every one of us. Bless you all. And have a lovely evening and good night from me here. Bye. Bye from everyone on TikTok. Thank you for coming. And may God continue to bless you all. And those of you on Facebook, my brothers, my sister, thank you for coming. Please share it to your friends and family. May God be with you all and have a lovely evening. Bye.